I do think it's worth noting, though, that there are promises I'm going to make to you today that I never thought I could make to anyone, because you're not just anyone. You're the love of my life. I fell helplessly in love with your confidence, your humor, your smile, everything. To my wife, Philomena, I never could have imagined myself being so crazy in love as I am with you. You are my everything, and I promise you will be my everything for the rest of my days. Your beauty, your smile, your glow, and your love give me hope, energy, drive, and passion to be the best version of myself I possibly can. You are my best friend in the entire world. I'm so lucky I get to call you my wife. I can't wait to grow old with you so our love can grow more. And when we were both old and wrinkled, I'll tell you I love you still. And you'll say, after all this time, always, love Will.
Willie D, MVP. God, I can't wait to see you today. It might sound shallow, but you're going to look so damn fine in your tux. I'm so excited. Babe, this party has been a long time coming, and there's no one I'd rather wait for than with you. You are my soulmate, and everything today is going to be perfectenschlag, as Dwight would say. I love you. I've loved you since the day you showed up on my doorstep. You're one goofy son of a bitch, but you're mine forever and always, ×2. I will love you always. I'm so excited to see what's in store for us. I love you, husband. Always, Mena.
Life is full of choices, and they say you make 35,000 choices each and every day. The most remarkable moment in life is when you meet the person who makes you feel complete. The person who makes the world a beautiful and magical place. The person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure and so wonderful that you can't imagine spending another day of life without them. We can't choose our fate, but we can choose others. That's what marriage is. Choosing to have someone in our lives, making our own families, and every day when you wake up, you have to make sure that one of your 35,000 choices is to be married to the other again.
Before I renew my vows to you, I just want to say a couple things. You look amazing, by the way. Ever since the day I swiped right on your Tinder profile, I knew there was something special about you. Through the years, as we've grown together, lived together, and loved together, through 1 year of marriage, you've proved that to me time and time again. You're so beautiful and kind and funny and loving. I wish for even just 1 second you could see yourself from my eyes to know just how incredible you really are. I love how smart you are, how determined you are to be your best self, and how hard you work at everything. Whether it's to be an amazing friend and sister to the girls behind you, a niece and co-worker, daughter, granddaughter, cat mom, and of course as my amazing wife. You always go the extra mile. And Philomena, most importantly, I've loved you all this time, and I vow to love you always.
Since the day you showed up at my doorstep down in New Brunswick, I knew I was in a lot of trouble. You are the most loving, caring person I know. Once you're devoted to someone, even an animal, that's it. You're a loyal and amazing husband, friend, brother, son, and cat dad. I love how you're never afraid to try new things and put yourself out there. You're my perfect match, and I'm so lucky to be your wife. I promise to remember that time is a gift and to treasure all of our moments together. Will, you are my MVP. I love you, and I promise to be everything you could ever need as we continue on this adventure together.
Will and Mena made that choice on a rooftop in Holgate where the question was asked, a decision was made, and that choice was decided. It wasn't just another choice, but it was a choice for Mena and Will to spend the rest of their lives together as one. By the power granted to me by the American Marriage Ministries and the state of New Jersey, I now pronounce you husband and wife again.
Put those hands together nice and loud for our newlyweds, the new Mr. and Mrs. William and Philomena to Perry!
For those of you who know Philomena and I, you know we're not very sappy or sentimental. But over the years, I've learned a lot by being her little sister. And I am really lucky now that I'm older to call her one of my best friends. So, Phil, I want to thank you for being the biggest role model I've ever had my whole life. So, Will, thanks for being a great compliment to Philomena. You are the calm, cool, and collected to Philomena's not so calm, cool, or collected. Will is ruthless when it comes to competitions and games, but not when it comes to Mena. But that's the point, right? Like, Will bend the rules for someone like Mena, and I think that that is like the prime example of what love is, right? You bend for the people you love.
There is only one thing that outweighs every other concern. One thing that will make you give up everything you thought you knew. Every instinct, every rational calculation. Love. No matter what happens, you've got to do everything you can to get the one person who's going to make all this worth it. At the end of the day, you've got to jump.